Good morning, Appleman. I'm Cabri.
I'm Jessica, and today is Thursday, April 3rd. Today for breakfast is egg and turkey, sausage breakfast burrito, applesauce cup, juice box, and milk. Today for lunch is BCS loaded nachos with Fiesta corn and beans, tropical fruit, apple churros, juice box, and milk.
Come help support Musselman leadership at the new Appleman Bar and Grill. It's on Monday, April 7th from 5 to 7. There will be food, pool tables, raffle buckets, cornhole, kids sports, and more.
Hello Musselman students, we would like to share with you our new on Netflix Spirit Week being held April 7th through April 11th. These are the dress-up days as follows. Monday, The Office. Tuesday, Stranger Things. Wednesday vs. Enid. Thursday, Outer Banks, Cooks vs. Pogues. Friday, School Spirit. We hope to see you dressed up. We will also be taking donations for the local Humane Society March 24th through April 9th. Your donations will be collected as Spirit Points for your grade.
Musselman leadership is raffling off 2 sets of prom tickets valued at $100 each. Raffle tickets will be on sale at all 3 lunches starting today. Raffle tickets are 3 for $5 and 8 for $10. Shepherd University's Trio Upward Bound program is now accepting new applications. This free program is open to first-generation and/or income-eligible high school students and offers SAT, CAT test prep, weekly tutoring, college tours, financial aid, and scholarship opportunities, and many other benefits, all for free. Visit the counseling office to pick up your application today.
Club Day today for FCA Monday is only for those students who are participating in the bocce ball tournament. All others are to remain in class.
Today in sports, baseball versus Berkeley Springs, JV at 4, varsity at 7, softball versus Williamsport, JV at 5, varsity at 7, tennis versus Martinsburg, 5 p.m., freshman track at home, 5:30.
I'm Allison Stem from Musselman Newscast, and this week's Q&A is all about teachers. What is your name?
Mr. Metz.
How long have you been teaching?
This is my 4th year teaching.
What made you want to teach?
Part of it was so I could coach. It works with the schedule easy, and I like a high school setting. Working with kids is a good time, and they kind of, make every day something to look forward to.
What has inspired you to keep going?
I think seeing the growth, and we have a great staff here, so that kind of helps bring me back even when classes get a little rough. I look forward to seeing coworkers every day and hanging out with a lot of different kids.
What is your name?
Gregory Engel.
How long have you been teaching?
Been teaching a year here at Musselman High School. I've been in the industry for about 13 years.
What made you want to teach?
What made me want to teach is being able to give back to the students. I remember when I was in high school, we had Mr. Huffman and Mr. Brock in the shop class, and I learned a lot of things through them. So I want to be able to give back my knowledge to the students. That way, when they leave high school, if they decide to go to the career industry, they can leave straight from high school with a really great set of skills and certificates that will make them succeed, because not all students go to college or can afford to go to college. So when you leave high school, there's a lot of kids that just go to the career field, and this way it gives them an advantage when they go there, where they have certificates and not just going in blinded.
What inspires you to keep going?
I love my job. It's like a family here. Watching the kids succeed and learn and be able to do things hands-on, just really love it, and I guess that would be my motive.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Mrs. Beto, and I am the school librarian.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching officially since 2012. I started prior to that as a permanent sub here at Musselman. I am an Appleman. I went to Musselman High School. My children went to Musselman High School, so I am just naturally an Appleman, always have been. So this is where I wanted to be when I started teaching.
What made you want to be a teacher?
I wanted to teach because, as I said, I started out as a permanent sub, and I actually never really thought that I wanted to be a teacher. That's not what I originally went to college to be. I started out in accounting, and I worked in accounting for many years. But when I had my children, I did stay home with them when they were young. And then when I started back into accounting, I did not like the longer hours and being there till about 6 o'clock in the evening in the office. And so I started working on my teaching certificate, and I started substituting, and I did some permanent sub positions, and I really enjoyed it, and I didn't know how much I would enjoy teaching. So that is how I got into teaching, and then I did teach business classes, CTE classes here at Musselman for about 10, 11 years, and then I've just switched to being the librarian a few years back.
What inspires you to keep going?
What inspired me to keep going is just my love for Musselman High School. As I said, I went here, my children went here, and what I really appreciate about Musselman High School is that we are like a family here, and there are so many of us on staff that went here and we're here. We have lots of different options in the surrounding areas to be able to be other places, but we've chosen to be here because we love Musselman High School.
What is your name?
My name is Eric Ashby Brown.
How long have you been teaching?
Okay, let's see, let me count. I have been teaching 28 years. I started at Martinsburg High School. Well, wait, let's start. I graduated from here, Musselman, over across the way. And then I went to Martinsburg High School and taught. And then I was at Hedgesville High School. And then I came back home to Musselman High School. So this is my 28th year of teaching.
What made you want to be a teacher?
Well, when I was growing up, I wanted to be Indiana Jones. And that was like my goal, is to be Indiana Jones. So I went to college, and my first day of registration, I'm like, give me all the Indiana Jones classes you have. And they're like, sir, we have no Indiana Jones classes, which that's hard to deal with. That was a bummer. And I thought, okay, well, I like to talk. So I thought I'd get into, I was actually going into communications, and I wanted to be on the radio and be a sports broadcaster and stuff like that. The problem was, if you get a communications degree, it's not all about just talking. You have to write. And I was writing stories, and I was like, man, do I really want to do all this? And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And I thought, wait a second, I love history. Just like Indiana Jones. Remember I told you the story about Indiana Jones? And I thought, I like coaching. And so I just started taking all these history classes, and I was like, oh my goodness, I could be a history teacher. And Miss Miller can attest for this. Can you show Miss Miller on the film? You go over there. Miss Miller can attest for this. So Miss Miller, when we started, I was told I had 2 chances of getting a social studies degree. Yeah. It was slim and none. Slim and none. I was able to get in social studies, and I was able to coach, which I like that. And that's where we are now. 28 years later, I'm still teaching. I'm not coaching. But actually, I do coach every day, don't I? Because we go through drills, don't we, in class? Yep. We go through we do warm-ups and stuff like that. And every day as I practice, preparing you for the game. And the game is a test. So, yeah, I am still coaching.
What inspires you?
You know, I think one of the biggest things is, and I have this book at home of just like thank you letters that kids have said. And that's the inspiration, is that you're preparing these young people for the world out there. You know, that's I think my biggest goal within it, is to make you a good person, to work on making you a good person, and to preparing you for life after high school.
What's your name?
Shannon DeMassey.
How long have you been teaching?
This is my 20th year.
What made you want to teach?
Honestly, I didn't want to be a teacher when I first started. I wanted to be a radiologist. And then my senior year in high school, my history teacher talked about what a great profession it was, especially if you wanted to have a family. So at the last moment, I changed my major.
What inspires you to keep going?
I really enjoy what I do. I like being around the kids. I really like watching the growth from kids, how they turn out from freshman year to senior year, and then just seeing kids outside of the school, they remember you, things like that. It just, it's a positive reinforcement every day.
This is Allison Stone signing off.
Have a good day, Appleman.